So the PS4 is actually more powerful than the Xbox One right now? Wow. And this is according to a developer from Avalanche Studios. Damn. But before we get to this video, let's get to the question of the day. Alright, so stay tuned to the end of this video to find out the answer to the question of the day. Alright, so basically a representative of Avalanche Studios, actually he's the CTO, Chief Technical Officer, Linus Blomberg. Basically they developed Just Cause, those games, basically mentioning how the PS4 is currently more powerful than the Xbox One, which is actually kind of surprising. It's like, whoa, holy crap. It's quite amazing, actually, when you think about it, that, again, once again, you have Sony coming out on top as the more powerful system. And it just kind of leads you to think that it's capable of more things. It's capable of basically more bigger games, you know, maybe higher resolution graphics. You know, I mean, it's like just having a more powerful system. You have potential to have better looking games, bigger games, essentially, and just capable of more different things, more memory. And whatever the case may be, let's take a look at the comment, what this guy had to say. He's like, it's still the early days when it comes to the drivers, but with each new driver release, performance increases dramatically in some areas. The PS4 environment is definitely more mature currently, and Microsoft has some catching up to do. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, it does make you wonder, should you get a PS4 over the Xbox One, especially at launch, considering that you know, people, there are engine whores out there, there are graphics whores out there, there's people out there that want the most powerful system, the most powerful console, and it's, at this moment, they're even saying, right, that the Xbox One and the PS4, both of them. An EA executive said that the Xbox One and the PS4 are a generation ahead of the top spec PCs. Holy shit! You know, that's a big deal. Rajat Taneja has said that the architectures of the PS4 and the Xbox One are a generation ahead of the highest end PC on the market. Of course, it's currently at the moment, and these systems are yet to come out, and, you know, you think about PC, I mean, they're always improving, they're always getting stronger, so by maybe next year or something, I mean, the PC would have maybe caught up, you know, immediately, like, you know, so it's like that initial gap between the two has already been, you know, lowered, and next thing you know, the PC is already back on top again, so you just never know with these things, but it's still worth noting. I don't know. It's crazy. A lot of these guys are just putting over the current, not even current gen, but the next gen consoles. They're really hyping it up. All this stuff, like it's more powerful than the PC, and the PS4 especially is just like that fucking capable. And you just go, holy shit, what kind of games are we gonna get? What kind of titles? You know, what's the possibility? What's the potential? Alright, so the guy said, both the Xbox One and PS4 have adopted electronics and an integrated systems-on-chip architecture that unleashes magnitudes more compute and graphics power than the current gen of consoles. These architectures are a generation ahead of the highest-end PC in the market, and their unique design of the hardware, the underlying operating system, and the live service layer create one of the most compelling platforms to reimagine game mechanics. That's a mouthful right there, but I get the gist of it. He's basically saying, well, we're EA. We can't wait to release games for these next systems. Smooch, smooch, smooch. That's all they're doing. I think they're politicking a little bit. They're putting over these consoles. They're making it sound so nice, and basically go buy these systems. That's what people are saying. They're trying to sell it. Because it benefits them, you know, it's fucking EA, they want to keep publishing games, they're most successful in the consoles with their titles, so they want these systems to sell in the first place so that they can keep publishing their games and make more money. Actually, let's take a look at what the fans have to say, because that's one thing that I really want to get to touch upon. What do fans think? Okay, M305 Onster, I don't know what the fuck how you pronounce that, but he's like, finally, someone in the industry who's willing to admit the PS4 is more powerful than the Xbox One. That name really sucks, by the way. I agree. Xbox One, I mean, I don't hate it, but it could have been better, really, seriously, you know what I mean? Imperiac Commando, and he's got a Killzone avatar, so I think I know where this is going. Another damn reason to prefer PS4 over Xbox One. Damn, that cocky dude calling people backwards from Xbox is really pissing me off. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that pissed me off too yesterday. The BC, Jumpy Luigi said, ha 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 ha, Xbox One is a piece of shit. This is fucking crazy. A bunch of fucking flamers, though, god damn it. I was hoping people would actually reply back with more intelligence, be like, oh, well, you know, the Xbox is actually, you know, I'm looking forward to this, because, honestly, I'll just say it straight out. I'm looking forward more to the Xbox One over PS4, because, really, neither systems make me want to buy it right away. You know, I gotta wait for, let's see what's up, the exclusives. I'm just waiting for Xbox to release another one of my favorite franchises games. It's just one franchise, but it's only exclusive on the Xbox. So if they release it on there, then it's like one reason for me to buy it. But as far as the PS4, there's really not much that I'm looking forward to as far as anything they have. I mean, I've experienced all the exclusives pretty much, you know, all little, you know, everything. So nothing is surprising me. There's not as much stuff on the PS4 compared to the Xbox, which doesn't have that much to begin with. You know, it's like I'd rather stick with the current gen, what I have now, and just focus on. I mean, I got a 360. It's like, why get another system just to play Watch Dogs, you know, or just to play GTA 5? Okay, here's one from Henry6. So Sony will have the more powerful console again? Well, we all know how that worked out for them in this generation. Spoilers, the 360 still sold more consoles and made more money worldwide. End spoilers. Actually, that's true. You know, you don't have to have the most powerful systems. If you're talking about sales, the fucking Wii dominated. So, and it's the weakest fucking shit out of all of them. So obviously, you just have to have good marketing, certain price, and a certain image, really, if you think about it. That's how you fucking sell a lot of units. Not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just stating that you don't have to have the most powerful console to get to people to buy you and buy your fucking product and buy into it. And just the more powerful console usually tells you that you're gonna get the most top performing, you know, fucking exclusives, generally the best graphics. I mean, that's what happened with the Xbox original, the first Xbox. Had better looking games than the PS2 ever could have, or even, you know, the GameCube. It just far exceeded those systems in terms of just the visual aspect of it. It was phenomenal. Alright, so this was the answer to the question of the day.